Hey guys, welcome to sportsreview.com. Natalie Rydstrom here, big man, and Alex from Need for Tips with us. We're starting now our Confederations Cup 2017 Russia campaign. Happens once every 4 years, can you believe? And it's finally here. How you doing, guys?
Doing good. Yourself, Natalie?
Doing very well. Doing very well. Not the best of Mondays, I have to say, but it's all right. I'm hanging in there, but excited to.
I guess I shouldn't have asked you how you were doing.
You already do. You already do.
It's always a standard thing. I say, hey, how are you? You know, it's always.
Yeah. But all the better for talking with you, big man, and to you, Alex. So yeah, let's crack on. So it happens every 4 years, and there are 8 teams that are competing. 10Bet is kindly sponsoring all our Confederations Cup coverage. And so first thing I'm going to take a look at quickly is the outrights for our viewers. Let's see if this works. Yes, it does. This was created by myself, so don't go hard on the graphics team. This was me. So Germany, as we see, lead 3.1, Portugal 3.5, Chile 3.9. Then we have a drop. Is this, first of all, question to you, big man, is this a 3-legged horse race? Will it be one of those 3 that wins the Confederations Cup?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, I think if I can quote Joachim Low, the coach of Germany, I think this is probably going to be the last year we see the Confederations Cup. I think it's kind of a useless tournament anymore. It's something that I don't think many managers like at this level. You obviously see by Germany's team, their care of this competition. But yeah, I do think one of those 2 teams will win it. But I got to be honest, I don't know that going forward we see this. I don't think the attendance is there. I don't think it's a Confederation Cup many people care about. But I know we care about it because we bet on it. But I just think from a world stage, and I'd like to hear Alex's opinion on that. But yes, I think one of those 3 will win.
Yeah. Alex, what's your thoughts on the Confederations Cup itself?
I like it. It's once every 4 years, as you said. It's the 10th time that we see the Confederations Cup. Brazil won it the last 3 times, but unfortunately for them, they failed to qualify this year. The attendance, it will be big. The Russian people, they cannot wait for this to happen. It will happen also next year, World Cup at them. And I'm reading their newspapers. Most of the tickets are sold. So I think that we will see great matches. And given the fact that they are playing, also Russia is playing. I don't think that they will arrive so far in the competition, but they are still playing as hosts. I think that we will see plenty of good matches because, for example, Portugal are coming with their first 11 with Cristiano Ronaldo having a great season and wanted to lift another trophy. Also Chile, they are going with Alexis Sanchez, with Vidal, with Medel and Claudio Bravo. The only team that is not going and not interested so much is the top-seeded team, Germany, that they are playing without a lot of their key, Toni Kroos, Thomas Müller, Mesut Ozil, Boateng, Gomez, Hummels, Khedira, all out. So I think that I don't think that Germany is the team to bet on, to tell the truth.
Interesting. And you know, a lot of money is actually going on Chile right now. Are they the darker horse out of the 3, but with players like Cristiano Ronaldo? Is it tough?
I mean, I think they're the dark horse just because they're out of the 3 getting the best price. Plus, I mean, obviously with them winning Copa America, them winning the Centenario, them winning, kind of looking good on this level right now. They have some exciting players. They have a good price. Like I said, Alex mentioned Germany. Obviously, their team has omitted a lot of players, but a lot of good young players coming up. I wonder, though, about their motivation. I also wonder, Portugal, they won Euro 2016. They obviously with Cristiano Ronaldo are always a team we have to watch. But I just think from a Chile standpoint, the motivation is the highest. I think this team really wants to win this competition. I would like to see them in Group A other than Group B, but they could kind of avoid Germany. But yeah, I mean, I think Chile's got the best price.
I think that they will qualify easily from their group. And don't forget that Chile entered this competition winning back-to-back Copa America titles, 2015 and 2016. And their top players are trying to get the best from this competition. They declared also that they will be 100% focused. And if you don't want to bet Chile, for example, to win the tournament at plus 325, you can bet at least Chile to reach the final as plus 105.
Perfect. Yeah, those are great odds. Would you say that Chile takes this competition more seriously than the likes of, say, Portugal and Germany?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, from my yeah.
I definitely think they
Yeah.
do.
Go on, big man.
I mean, Germany clearly doesn't take it very seriously, and their coach, like I said, has come out and said he wouldn't care if this tournament was never played again. Portugal, obviously, with Ronaldo's success at the club level, but we have to remember, I mean, Pepe, Bruno Alves, even Ronaldo are getting older. I mean, not particularly Ronaldo; he's always going to play well, but some of these players are getting older. And look, I think we have to point out, even in Euro 2016, they struggled to score at times, not winning a game in 90 minutes until the semifinal. So they struggled a little bit at times to create chances. I think they will, obviously, in this group. But I think from a motivation standpoint, Chile's definitely the most motivated team to win this.
Yeah. Now, looking at the two groups, would you say that there is an easier group out of the two, or do you think that they're pretty evenly matched? Alex, what do you think?
I think Group A is easier than Group B. Don't forget that also Cameroon is a good team. The African teams, even though they never won the Confederations Cup, but they are really dangerous from my point of view. So Cameroon, it's a team to watch against Australia and against Germany. Maybe not against Chile, but even against Germany, they are a team to watch. Group A, it's really easy from my point of view. Portugal and the hosts Russia will go on to the semifinals because I'm going with the hosts because they should qualify, being this competition being played at their home stadiums. So I would like to put a special bet on Mexico not to qualify at plus 100. Really good in my opinion. You can double your money. Mexico to be eliminated from the group stage.
Okay, so you're going for Russia and Portugal to qualify from Group A. Big man, who have you got qualifying from Group A?
Yeah, I mean, look, even though Russia's the host country, I don't think they're very good. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a team, and I don't put a lot of stock in friendlies, but you lost on the road at Qatar, for God's sakes. I mean, they lost at home to Costa Rica. Again, I know they're just friendlies and anything, but I think they're getting a little bit too much respect here being the host nation. I think Mexico's still a much better team. I think Mexico and Portugal battle it out in this group. I don't think the other two have any chance, to be brutally honest with you.
Yeah, Portugal quite heavy favourites here to win 1.91. Still doubling your money at this point in time. Portugal Group A winner. Should we take that bet?
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
Definitely, I agree.
All right, that's a yes. Going over now to Group B, Germany are the favourites to win 2.25, but Chile come in 2.75. Maybe that's a good bet as well to win Group B. Is it Germany and Chile that we see qualifying, or Alex, you're saying the dark horse here could be Cameroon?
Yeah, but I want to see the first match, actually, the Germany first match. I think that the Cameroon has a really good chance to qualify from this group. I think that we might see a big surprise from others' point of view, not mine point of view, because I think that the Germany's team right now, what kind of players they brought for this competition, I don't think that they will give a lot of hopes to their fans that they will qualify or even win. So I think that they might go home from the group stage, after the group stage.
Okay, interesting stuff. What are your thoughts, big man?
Yeah, look, I mean, Cameroon, I think, will put together a storied tournament. I think there'll be a nice story, maybe score a couple goals, but they do have some unrest with this team even making this trip. There's some concerns from FIFA about them, but again, they're exciting. I think, African teams are always fairly exciting. I mean, think of, Didier Drogba over the years and teams like that. So, yeah, I think they'll be exciting, but I just don't know that we see them competing with the likes of Chile and Germany. This is their tournament to lose, in my opinion. One of these two teams, I believe, will win this tournament. Obviously, Alex mentioned Chile with Alexis Sanchez and Vidal and Claudio Bravo, who didn't have a great club season, but I would imagine at this level he'll start to kind of up his game a little bit. And I mentioned their motivation, but it's hard for me to pick Germany, even without the players that we talked about. They still have a ton of young players, with Sane and Draxler and Brandt and Emre Can and Skodra and Mustafi. There's so many options here. The goalkeeper, I got to be honest, I still think they're going to win this tournament. I still think they're that good. But it's going to be one of these two, I think, that win.
Yeah, and also, yeah, you know, a great thing there is motivation, seeing how certainly Germany come out of the starting blocks there and really sort of start this competition. Now, let's wrap things up here. What would you say, starting with you, big man, sort of top tip there for the Confederation futures here, starting right now? What would you say the best tip is?
I'm going to go with Germany to win the competition. I still think with even some of the motivation issues there, I still think they're better than every other team. But Chile would be a good bet too. I think both these bets are very good. But with all the kind of the sexy money coming in on Chile, I think we're kind of forgetting about Germany a little bit. They're still, to me, one of the best teams in the world. So I'm going to go with Germany to win this competition.
So you're saying don't follow the trend here, don't follow the sexy money, stick with the favorites.
Sometimes the sexy money just, you know, sometimes a girl's sexy. It doesn't mean she's got brains or personality behind it. Don't always just look at looks. They might be a sexy team to look at, but at the end of the day, Germany knows how to score goals and play football. So I would go with Germany here.
Yeah, you're saying even their B team is enough to do it. But Alex, just think slightly different here. What are you going for? What is your top tip?
Yeah, I wrote also an article about Confederations Cup futures, and my top picks also from the article are Chile to reach the final at +105 with 10bet, and I like a lot number of goals in Group A over 18 at +180 with 10bet.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one too. And Mexico to be eliminated at the group stage as well. Not a bad bet too that you were saying.
Yeah, at +100, I think that we can double our money easily with that bet.
You really think they're going to get eliminated? I mean, we're way better than Russia. I mean,
I think that Putin will put his hand up a little bit because they are the host nation, and they should qualify at least in the semi-final. Even though they will not go into the final, I think that we will watch some weird referees for Russia and stuff like that.
Good point.
That is behind the scenes.
Yeah, we all know the refs have hands in everything, so I'm sure they'll make themselves known here.
Yeah. All right. So Big Man and Alex going against each other there on the outright. Chile and Germany. Guys, let us know what we're going to go for in the comment section below. This video is powered by TenBet. We'll be covering every match. Yes, Big Man.
One thing I do know is I think the hooligan war will be won by Russia. They always are very hooliganish, so they will win that war on the outside. But in the on the pitch, they won't win.
They'll win outside.
Trust me, Big Man. There will not exist hooligans in Russia when they are going away from their country. They do stupidities. But when they are at home, Putin has an eye on every inch of the Russian people. That's
a good point. You're right about that. Good point.
Yeah, I'm just reading some of the comments here as well. We've got Marrakesh City, Chile. Go for Chile. Germany tends to be better in big games. Chile is more talented, but not a well-coached, in my opinion. Looks like opinions are decided as well. So it's either Camp Germany or Camp Chile.
He's also saying he doesn't see the difference in the World Cup or Confederations Cup. I mean, there's a significant difference. Germany's team is nowhere close to what it would be in the World Cup. The motivation angle just is not there. So these are definitely much different tournaments.
Yeah, they are.
And Natalie, let's not forget that Portugal is coming with the Alpha team. So Cristiano Ronaldo, after a wonderful season, La Liga, Champions League, Euro 2016, maybe he wants to add another trophy for himself and for his team, and they will fight for that. So let's not forget that also Portugal is playing inside.
What was I going to say? Another thing, actually, I just read Cristiano Ronaldo was just welcomed twins by surrogate mother. Did you read that?
Yeah, and
he's got 2 more children.
Yeah,
the life of the rich and famous. Hey, exactly. just got somebody to deliver some. Yeah, it's twins.
Don't remember he has to worry about jail time possibly. Don't forget that.
No,
remember that was a big sticking point in the Champions League final. He might not play well because of possible jail time. So I'm sure twins and jail time might really concern him about this tournament.
And if we are talking about Cristiano, let me say that he is priced at +190 with 10bet to be the top scorer of the tournament.
Not a bad bet at all. That's definitely worth consideration as well. Yeah. All right, guys, thank you very much. I will see you on Thursday when we start all our rundowns for the matches. Super excited about that. Maybe some money on the individual matches as well. Powered by 10Bet. Guys, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your Monday.
You too.
Thank you.